And I'm playing a mystery game that I bought a while ago, and I completely forgot what it's about other than there's plants, and you identify plants and you give people plants, and I think there's also a mystery, but I don't know. But yeah, I was running out of games. Hopefully this one's good. Um, Story, great. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Hello, yes, botany time! Riveting content, I'm sure. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle, rest in peace. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Great. Day 1. Lovely. Okay. I do know that they hide plants from you. There's plants back here. This guy doesn't do a very good job organizing his shop. You really should be able to see all of your plants. Okay. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ears from me. That's cat. I love you, cat. Good cat. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff to click on. Let me get out all my junk. Let's see what we're working with. Book of Plants. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. Great. Nice to know that we have the opportunity to murder people. Okay, so we have a map. Oh, that's bigger than I was expecting it to be. Cute cat spotted. There he is. Okay, well... How do I get rid of this? Okay, I got it. Mysterious object. I hope that isn't required for me to mess with that for puzzle purposes, because I have no idea what's happening there. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. What? Is there any information? Just dangerous plant? You're not going to tell me which plant is dangerous? Okay, well, apparently that's all of our things. I also hope I don't murder any plants. Can your plants die in this game? That would stink. I would hate that. I'm really bad at taking care of plants. Everybody in my household has a black thumb. Every time we get plants, they die. Okay. So I guess we have to travel? What is this? Oh, we can summon a customer. Great. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. Well, apparently we have to give her a specific plant. Let's see. St. John's Poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a... I never know how to pronounce that word. Draft? Oh no. Turn the page, oh god. That can greatly improve the imbibers' hearing ability. Alright, makes sense. The flowers of the St. John's Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. This appears to fit the bill. I need to get all the junk off my desk already. Plant. Here. Well, that looks about right. Okay. So I guess we just hand it to her? Lovely. Plant identified. And we have tags, so we have to put tags on those. Tag? Yay! I'm good at game! St. John Poppy. Great. What is this? A mysterious paper. Yeah, plants are nice, in theory, but I think the only plant I've managed to keep alive for a significant amount of time was, I bought a succulent at a Home Depot once, like 4 years ago, because my little sister was like, oh, I really want a succulent really bad because they were super trendy, and then she stopped wanting to take care of it, and it became my problem, and now I have like 10 succulents because leaves kept falling off of it and making new babies. And so now I have 2 pots with a bunch of succulents in them, and I have no idea what to do with them. Yeah, it really does feel like buying a plant and just letting it die in your house. I wish I was better at taking care of plants. People with plants have such nice aesthetic rooms. Everything's always so pretty. Alright, come to the library in Ambleside. So... where's that? Ambleside. Right there? Why is that? Close it! Okay. The will to explore. Alright. Ooh. Lots of things moving on this on this screen. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Alright. Collect my entries. Gilded dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Great. That's— oh no, I forgot to read the other one. Was, the other one was Wandering something, right? Wandering View. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. Who's poking the bottom of mushrooms? I would never touch an unfamiliar mushroom. Ah, that's nice. I would love to have a kitchen with a bunch of plants in it. I have my 10 little succulents sitting in pots next to my sink and nothing else. I don't want to tempt fate and try to get new plants. Alright. So I guess we just summon another customer, huh? I'll put this away. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Thank you, sir. The letter gave me the will to explore. Alright, I can't read that. I can't read script. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face, the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Alright. So, does that mean that we have to travel more? The will to explore is glowing. Where do you say to go? I forgot it already. Gosforth? Okay. He saw a flower. To the south of Gosforth, on the northeast corner of the wood. Oh god. I'm going to have to remember directions, huh? Okay, where's Gosforth? To the south? And then the northeast? Where am I? Should I just go to Gosforth? Ah! There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Alright, so you do need to pick an actual specific area, and I've lost the will to explore. Oh, I'm a fool. Oh, I can water my plants. Okay, okay. Good, I'm not a complete failure. Here, take it. Take some water. Is Alright, it is filling up my meter. Puzzle game's back at it again. No! I've puzzled myself once more. Just gonna water all of them and see. I don't know if they give any indication of whether or not they're gonna fill up my will. Okay. Oh no, not the notepad. Okay, can I... Oh no, I have to do my whole meter? That's the worst. I hate this. How about more customers? Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. Oh god, there's witches in this game too. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way round, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Alright, let's identify a plant. Do we have it down here? Lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. So, curled leaves, and I assume it has to be yellow. We only have one yellow plant. What's this? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Okay. God, I hate using my brain. Already. I am assuming that is a picture of the leaves. I don't think I have any leaves that match this plant. If I can't help this man, what do I do? Give me a hint, game! I'm looking for a plant with curled leaves. Yeah, I knew that. Got any funky mushrooms in the back? No, I only have one mushrooms. 2 mushrooms. They don't look particularly funky. I think these are just the regular kind. Head absolutely empty. This has leaves, but I'm not sure if it's the right kind of leaf. How about this one? Oh no. Have I already failed? This one? No. How do none of these plants have leaves? I mean, they have leaves. They don't have the right kind of leaves, and I don't want to poison this poor man. Mind if I step out for a minute? I seem to have gotten some will to explore. Woods? Aha! Oh, I clicked the correct square this time. Oh, thank goodness. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Is this the plant that I need? New plant acquired? Well, I don't... It doesn't feel like that's the correct plant. Oh god. Oh no. Putting this letter away. I have way too much stuff on my desk. This is why I can't play puzzle games. It's barely even a puzzle and already I'm stressed. I didn't leave, I just astral projected for a minute. Is it this one? Because this is... I mean, it's got curly leaves, but it's blue. Why would they call it lemon? I know, I'm gonna hope this isn't poison. Enjoy. Is it? Oh, thank god. Oh, thank god. Let's put a tag on that. Where's my tags? Here. Oh my god, I almost forgot which plant it was already. Lemon dandy. I am so glad that they gave me the ability to put tags on these, because I would never remember otherwise. Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes your pharmacy guy just has to go on a bit of a quest to clear their mind before they get you your pills, or in this case, your weird flowers. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. But, like, do you need a plant, though? Okay, she needs sleep. What makes you go to sleep? Forest camphor. Was that one? The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping potions. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. I mean, this looks about right to me, right? Strong-smelling... Well, it has a smell. Doesn't specify the bulb. I feel like this might be the correct plant. Let's hope I don't poison this woman. Yay! Collect. Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Okay, so this was... I put those things too close together. Okay. Can I spell? Forest Cam... I did not put those letters in the correct spot, but I know what I mean. Okay. So I guess we summon another customer. Got any wandering bew? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? The old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the bew if you've got it. Thanks. Wandering bew? Yeah, that's mushroom. Okay, so I guess we just look at our mushrooms. The undersides are sharp. Oh, I got it in one. I'm so good. It has warts. Lovely. Take your plant. Lady of Summer, and I forgot to read it. Clicking it makes it go away. Wait, let me... Before I end my day, I will move this. I will tag this. Wandering bew? Great. End day. We love a mushroom. Okay, what is this? It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. What is that? Row H, the third river. So is that a place to go to? Day 2, Saturday. Okay, Row H, third river. Row H, third river. Oh no, I don't even have to remember it. Oh, hello, cat. I love you, cat. You're my best friend, cat. We have will to explore. Row H. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Do we get a mushroom out of that? Oh no, just a regular plant. I would have expected a mushroom. Okay. New plant. We don't have anything. No new things mysteriously appearing in my desk. Customer! Yes? Bring me a sample of Apis domesticus. Be quick about it, that damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. You're like, if you run a fun, cutesy little quirky shop, you're required to have an animal. Okay, Apis domesticus. Do we have a thing on that? What is that? Looking at the science names. Apis domesticus. Gandhi root. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. So, it's one of our bell-looking flowers. Well, let's just click on all of them, I guess. What about this one? Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Single sweet-smelling dark flower. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. So I guess it would be that, right? The leaves can be an irritant? Yes, the cat has a name. I believe a letter referred to him as Hellebore, which I know is a flower. I don't know what kind of flower. It's a black cat. Maybe it's a black flower? I don't know plants. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that this is the one, because it says it hurts my fingies. Oh, that wasn't the... But it said it hurt... It said it hurt my fingies. Oh no! Oh no, I failed! What did... Yeah, my fingers hurt. And it looks similar. Oh no. Oh no. I've run into a problem, and now I don't know what to do with myself. I can scroll up this right. Yeah, that's the right name. Maybe there's multiple? Well, the leaves are coarse to the touch. Maybe this one too? Vague. Okay. Good. I was worried. Plant identified. Meekdew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Lots of dangerous pain plants. Okay. Candy root. Put that up on my identified plants shelf. I'm being organized. Okay. Was this... We had this guy, right? Brain constructing new neurons. Absolutely. I'm making connections. My brain is becoming wrinklier. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Thank you. I keep instinctively clicking on the image instead of the button that says collect in plain English. Okay. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, so I guess that's a place for us to go to next. I'm gotta organize. I have so much junk. What is all this junk on my desk? Okay, Hard Knot. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, there's so many words and they're all so small. Okay. I'm just going from the top. Actually, wait, I can zoom, right? Yes. This game is gonna be a lot of me trying to read. Okay. An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Okay, that's it. Either says clavilium or clarilium, and I cannot read script. Do we have that plant? Clavilium. Okay, that's more obviously a V. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Okay, do we have anything with heart-shaped leaves? Pretty much. It's book club time! You thought you were watching a game? No, we're reading. We're all reading together. That doesn't look heart-shaped. That one also looks normal. I'm like half blind. All of these plants are so small and I can't tell what shape anything is. That looks like hearts. Magic plant? Yay! Collect. Auguria. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like ratted tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. Alright. Well, let's name this one. Once more, I have so much junk on my desk. Clavilium. I am illiterate. Put that with the others. Already, I just want to, like, organize all of these by color or something, but I can't. That would waste so much time. Okay. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Plant, plant, plant. So much plant. Oh god. I didn't press that button, but it showed up anyway. New plants acquired. Thank you. Good. Go away. Alright. Close that. Archive that. I completely forgot about this. I think I'm supposed to also, look for that. Does this have anything, like, on the other side of it, or no? Alright. Cat. I don't know if the cat likes me just moving my cursor over it, but that's the closest I can get to petting. Okay. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder. I'm the plant shop guy? I'm not sure if this is my area of expertise. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Well, let's see, sir. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. Well, this one has pairs of leaves, sectioning them off. This one also has pairs of leaves. Tell me if they're shiny. It smells of nothing I can detect. And small leaves, delicate flowers. These... I don't know, this looks like a flower that you would call a button, right? It's round. Alright, good. I'm smart. Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a... something made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay. So... name my plant. Fox button. Adorable. Any plant that's called anything button is cute. Okay. Well, I can explore now. So, let's see. Northeast of Backbarrow. In the hills. So let's see if we know where that is. Where is Backbarrow? I'm so bad at reading. Okay. Backbarrow. In the hills. Northeast. I mean... okay. North. So I guess it would just be that, right? That's a big hill. Okay. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. Tree plant. That is a spooky-looking plant. That looks a little bit like an alien plant. Okay. Close that map. Put that away. Get all the junk off my desk. New customer! I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's Poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Well, apparently it's Harlequin Blue. Was the Harlequin Blue? When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. So we got a witch plant. Okay, bushy blue flower heads. That looks pretty bushy and blue to me. Do we have any other ones that look bushy and blue? we already know those. Alright, nothing else blue. This is probably fine. Yeah! We got a new book entry. Shimmerlung. Spooky. I accidentally clicked on it. Okay. Harlequin blue. Lovely. I almost have more will to explore. Ooh, spooky cloak. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Alright, well, which one's that? Mary's breath. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Okay, so something with big leaves. That has big leaves? Waxy leaves, alright. That's probably it, but do we have anything else with big leaves? This also has big leaves? Ooh. Another waxy-leaved plant. Oh no. Oh god. We have two similar plants. This is not something I was prepared for. Well, I guess it's just a 50-50 shot, isn't it? Veined leaves have a waxy finish. Smooth waxy leaves. This one looks like they're wider. So I'm just gonna pretend it's that. Alright. Good. And we get a letter. Alright. Put all this stuff away. Mary's breath. I would have expected that to be like a tiny cute flower. That just looks like a cattail with a big leaf around it. Because like baby's breath are a tiny little flower. I like the very simple description of big leaf, yeah. Just hope for the best, pick the one with the biggest leaf. Okay, we have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Okay. I need to close my book. That takes up so much space. Okay. Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. So... do we even know how long miles are in this? Do they actually give us any indication at all, or do we just have to guess, like, the numbers? I already forgot what I read. Grisdale Forest. Alright. Where is Grisdale Forest? Grisdale Forest, alright. Down there. A mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. So, I guess here? So what number is that? That is 17J, I think. Let's see. J 17. Huh? Alright, yeah. God, I did numbers and letters. I think I might be good at puzzle games now, you guys. I might suddenly be good at game. Okay, a sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Where have we heard this before? Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Alright, so that's our plant. We have name in there? Yeah. Woo! Wow, maybe I can play Portal at some point. I don't think the skills will transfer. Okay. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. No longer Dumbra. Thank you. I could never have done it without all of my viewers, all of my loyal 18 subscribers. Okay, long leaves. So we need a plant with long leaves. That's not the most helpful description. let's see. Okay, well, I guess we'll just look at everything with long leaves. Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. Great. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. Red fruits and long flat leaves. We have too many plants with long leaves. We need to shorten some of these leaves. Well, it says this flower smells nice, and it does have long leaves. They don't look very curly in the book, but I'm not sure if that means anything. Let's hope for the best. Use plant? No! No. I'm a fool. I'm a fool in a man's shoes. The improvement meant nothing. I have not improved. It was a fluke. Okay. Brights, Umbros, Umbra Bunch. I do like Umbros. My bros. I'm cool. I call people my bros. I don't know, I never gave thought to the idea of like a fan name, because that seems like a thing that like the big guys have. I'm not a big guys. I'm just chillin'. But I am partial to Umbros, if anybody's interested in that. Okay. Oh, it has no flower. I'm a fool. I completely forgot part of the description. Get out of here. I don't even want to look at you. You just remind me of my failures. Okay, well, we only have, like, one plant with no flower, right? I think it's just this one. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. My brother. Okay, do we have anything else without flowers? These are normal-sized leaves. I am going to hope that's the right one. Thank God! Okay. Wren. That's an easy name. I'm not gonna read that. I need to remember to name this plant, just in case. Hanging out with my Umbros. Solving murders with plants. With my Umbros. Okay. I need to remove these from the identified section. Give me a moment. Okay. I have identified more plants than I thought I did. There they all are. Great. So close that. And we collect plants. I extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Thank you for the plants. Those are nice. Those are fun plants. Okay. Okay, I'm moving this closer again so that I don't completely forget about it. Put that in my archive. New customer, please! My own brother in Christ. Oh god. I'm this close to reporting you, halfwit. Very rude of you. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Well, that's... Why didn't you go to, like, a... I forget what your problem was, but, like, go to a regular doctor. I'm just the plants guy. I'm not sure I have a medical license. Okay. Butterdale or Meekdew. One of the two. Is this like, do I have to choose to poison this man or not poison him? I'm gonna look at both of them just in case. Okay, Butterdale. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides. Blah blah blah. Cure manner skin rashes. So that sounds like it's probably the correct one. What's Meekdew though? Can I kill him? I'm not gonna, but like, I could, maybe. Okay, touching leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Yeah, so I'm gonna be nice to my bad customer, and give him the nice one, because I don't want to get sued. So, the dark green leaves, the flowers smell buttery to some people, so dark green leaves, and perhaps it will smell like butter, who knows? He can't take you down if he's dead. I mean, yeah, but I'm already trying to solve one murder, I think. I don't want to become, like, a suspect in another one. That would really ruin the vibe. Okay. So... dark green leaves. What has dark green leaves? The purple flowers have a light buttery scent. Sounds correct to me. Use blend. Yay! Alright, collect. Name. Butter. Well, okay, I'll actually write butter down instead of just butter because I feel like I'll confuse myself somehow if I just write a funny haha name. Okay. Close that. It's the end of the day. I'm so good at my job. Alright. New mysterious card. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Spooky. I don't know why, but whenever I have nothing to do and I have a cursor, I just gotta wiggle it. I just have to. Okay. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Osland, south of Crinkle Crags. Oh god, that's so many words. I can't remember all those words. Wait, I'm gonna get the paper. There's my paper. Alright. Riveting pencil asthma that I'm not sure if you can even hear it. North of Hawkshead. I'm trying to write this so fast. It is not working. Okay. East of Lowick. West of Osland. These places have the worst names. These are not easy names for me to remember. South of Crinkle Cracks. That's a good one. Crinkle Crack. Oh god, I'm panicking so much that I can't write properly. Alright. I've gotten it. I've gotten it. I'm doing real field work. Okay. Oh god. Oh jeez. This is a lot. Okay. So where is Hawkshead? I'm like afraid that I'm gonna accidentally click on something. Just like moving it around. Okay, well Lowick is over there. There's Osland. So Hawkshead has to be around here somewhere. Hawkshead, okay. How's that handwriting though? Awful. Indecipherable. If you looked at it, you would just see scribbles. I have terrible chicken scratch handwriting. Okay, Hawkshead, north, east of Lowick. Where's Lowick? Oh god, this is a lot. This is a lot for me. East of Lowick. Here? Maybe? West of Osland. This is so horrible, I hate this. West of... Do I have to click on each of these places, like, separately? Or are they all one place? West of Osland, south of Crinkle Crags. I hate this. This is the worst day of my life. You know what? I'm just gonna click on one of them and hope for the best. Let's go north of Hawkshead. Does that do anything? No, there are more important things that I could be doing. Okay. I've squandered my opportunity to explore. I have no idea where that was trying to lead me. I can water my plants, right? Spare exploration. Spare exploration, ma'am. How long do you have to, like, hold it over the plants for it to count? Well, none of those want to give me free exploration. Please, I'm begging you, let me go outside. Alright. You can't give me so many instructions all at once. I have no idea what I'm doing. Cat. Okay. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it something or other. Thank you. I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's that one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Alright, Lady of Summer, apparently. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay. So, curly leaves. Would it be this one? I feel like I've looked at this plant like 10 times. Attractive flower and hardy nature. It doesn't say that it smells, but it does have curly leaves and a bell-shaped flower. So, let's hope this doesn't kill him. Take the plant. Alright. Lady of Summer, plant identified. Lady of Summer. I'm sure that those little cards are like very important for the story, but I am stupid, so we might not get the best possible ending. I don't know how this game works. I can have a will to explore again. Should we try a second time? Let's do it. I'm gonna full brain power this one. I'm gonna try really, really hard. Okay. Where was everything? I forget where everything was. Hawkshead. North of Hawkshead. East of Lowick. Where is Lowick? So, I'm literally putting my finger on the screen trying to figure out where anything is. I mean, north of Hawkshead is east of Lowick, technically. West of Osland. Oh god. Maybe one over here? Or one over here? And south of Crinkle Crags. I'm gonna hope it's this. Ah, it was. Okay, okay. So I just had to move it over like 2 to the side and I would have gotten it correct. Alright, my eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Thank you, mysterious old man! What's on E10, Squishy? What do you see on E10? Wait. Oh no, wait, where's the letters? E? What is it? There's something there. I'm not sure if you're trying to make a joke. That is trees. Right? And no, that's C. I'm a fool, I'm an idiot. Water. Great. I don't okay. You can't say things because I am dumb and I will not know what you're talking about. I'm very sorry. I apologize to you, Squishy. Jump into the middle of a lake. Time to explore. Alright, alright. New customer, please. They're saying the art has been killed. Yeah, I heard, man. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Collect. Yay, I have the more will to explore. Alright, I need to zoom in on this again. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Great. So should I explore further, perhaps? Great Gable. Well, that's just one place, so I need to put this anywhere else. There's so much stuff. Okay. Okay, Great Gable. Event? Story? After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless... apparently we need Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia could be rescued by the leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right, it produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, well, I don't know if the conditions are just right. This does have waxy leaves, right? This was our waxy leaf plant. I'm going to hope that's right. Yay! Plant identified. Okay. Brimlock. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. Free plant. That's nice. Okay. What if we were lost in the cold and we ate Brimlock and we kissed? Haha, just kidding. Unless... Okay. So I guess... So that's a check. Put that in the archives. And I assume we ask for another customer. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it, I want nothing more to do with it. Gladly. Free plant. That looks suspiciously similar to my other plant. Okay. Keep that far away from that, so that I don't mix them up somehow. Alright, I guess new customer? That guy didn't ask for any plants, he just gave me a plant. Elbor! Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again, and I could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Okay, so I'll write down red pike. Red pike. Riveting gameplay. Here, take this. Alright. Exploring time! I always just, like, swoop it over the whole thing and don't even read any of the names. I don't know what's wrong with me. God, I'm so blind. I'm scrolling over these names and not even reading any of them. Alright, that was the correct area. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. More plants! It's leaves! Amazing! Alrighty. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that, you know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. Have you got any Shimmerlung? Well, I have a listing for it on my book. I don't know if I have it. Oh no, now we're gonna have to go through more pages, huh? Shimmerlung. Alright. The dried stem of the Shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near-blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Ooh. I have to think on this one, I think. What shape is this? Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. So is there something with... This has leaves with stuff in them. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Feels like rough glass paper. Weird descriptor. It has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. I think this might be it, right? That looks like the right shape. Let's hope this doesn't kill you. Alright. Great. Collect. And name. Nimmerlung. Weird names on these plants. Okay, do we have anything else that we need to search for? Or... We already looked at red pike. I guess maybe we could just search literally anywhere, couldn't we? I don't know. Let's see. Let's just click on a random place. But Boodle. That sounds fun. Although technically a town, Boodle's small population and rural air make it seem more like an inflated village. It has been many years since I used to frequent the local tavern, the Sleeping Giant. I could stay for just the one drink, I suppose, for old time's sake. Alright, well, I get nothing out of that. If my doctor said, let's hope this doesn't kill you, I'd be concerned. Well, I'm not saying it, like, where they can hear it. I'm going into the back room where all of my plants are, and I'm muttering ominously to myself. And if they just happen to overhear me saying, I hope this doesn't kill you, well, then that's their fault for eavesdropping. It's impolite. Okay. New customer. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. I think I have just the plant for you. That was this one, right? Don't die? Yay! I already identified that plant. Okay. End day. Ooh, that one has a spooky rip in the corner. X. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Alrighty. Suspicious. Little X on the card, X marks the spot. Is this supposed to mean anything? Okay. Can you just... How does this work? Should I be like, Okay, I can't change the, like, direction that it's pointing. I feel like I should be dragging this over, like, a lake or something, and then if it, like, fits, I might be overthinking this. But if it fits, then maybe that's, like, an X marks the spot, whatever part is underneath it. I don't know. I don't know. Give me a moment. Maybe on the coast? That looks pretty... Looks like a good match, right? I think I've cracked the code. Maybe. That looks like a... That's like a pretty good chunk, right? Like right there. Where's my... Like, that matches up very well. I think I'm gonna see. Okay. That appears... Let me... The X is on N6. Let's see. The will to explore. 6. N. Aha! The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset, and 2 new plants. Pretty. I like that one. I like the purple. Alrighty. Customer? The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. I'm going to write down that name. Alright. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? My stomach's never cope too well with the grisly ones. Fennett. Let's see. Oh god, we're getting too many words. Fennett. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. That's weird. There's a lot of plants with long leaves here. How about this one? Small red berries. The The leaves are quite soft. Let's put that up there just in case. Green-colored flowers. Bright red flowers. Long flat leaves. So this one's probably the right one. Yay! Okay. I feel like I'm getting too cocky with this game, that something's gonna happen that makes me feel like a huge moron idiot. I'm doing too well. This must be some kind of trick. Okay. Customers? Morning. Rona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Okay. Thank you for the letter. I have will to explore. I am going to check out the murder scene because I'm nosy. Okay, Swinside Stone Circle, it said. Why did they give you a teeny tiny little magnifying glass, but then you also have a giant magnifying glass? Okay. The Daughter's Stone Circle. Just to make sure, I'm not gonna just click on that. Swinside Stone Circle, see? You're trying to trick me! I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realize that I do not want to linger. Oh. Well, that may not have been a good choice. I don't know what happens if I fill up my rising dread meter, but it doesn't sound like something I want to know about. More will to explore, yay! I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. So was I reading that place wrong, or are there two places that have the exact same name minus one letter? It was like nothing I'd never seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Okay. Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rusland. Was that a place that I've been before? I don't know. Grisdale Forest, northeast of Rusland. So right here? I hope? Yes. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay, Mellow Glow. Have I identified that plant before? I feel like it sounds familiar, but also I could just be insane. I don't think so. Let's look at my book. Mellow Glow. Ah, it was on the other side of the page. Okay. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The Mellow Glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Okay, well, this one's pointy. Any other pointy plants? I have too many plants. I'm starting to panic about how many plants I have. And this one appears to be the only one, where'd I put it? I'm blind. Okay. The only one with thorns. I'm a completely law-abiding botanist. If they can't see you commit the trespassing, then it is not a crime. That's how crime works. Use plant? Oh no! Was there another plant with pointy bits that there was. I'm an idiot. Please be the right one. Thank God. Okay. Mellow Glow. Let's mark that off. I get tunnel vision. I see one thing that is like vaguely similar to the description and I'm like, oh, that must be it. And I don't even think about the rest of my plants. Get out of here. Get out of my house. It's just so many plants. Get over here. Okay. I'm afraid of this meter. I don't know what it does. And I don't want to find out. Okay. With the help of the Mellow Glow, I walked right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Great. A free plant. That's a fun one. Maybe. I pocket sanded them with the plant. Just, if you throw it at them hard enough, it hits them in the head and then they get amnesia. And they don't remember you were there at all. Okay. So, new customer. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. So, do we, show this woman horrors beyond her comprehension, or do we turn it off? Let's see. Aguria or candlewood? What does Aguria do? Incense can enhance psychic abilities. Okay. Or candlewood. I accidentally dragged it. Okay. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Let's give this woman horrible visions. Just for fun. Maybe I'm the witch. Okay. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool characterize this plant. That looks fluffy to me. Do we have any other ones? I'm tunnel visioning again. Yeah, exactly. Nothing bad can come from cursed knowledge. Knowledge is power. The more you know. Imagine the more you know graphic with the shooting star over my head. I don't have the power to do that. Okay, use plant. Yay! Collect. And name. I got my system going. Okay. Get over here. And now I have more will to explore. I am a little bit afraid of exploring now because exploring did horrible things to my brain. And we are getting very close to hitting that scary little skull over there. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. Did I skip something accidentally? Okay, no. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerg. Well, let's write that down, too. I'm running out of space on my tiny little notebook. Okay. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Let's see. Collect. You are cordially invited to Sizerg Castle by Lord and Lady Elspeth. Okay. Let's go to Sizerg. Field trip. Field trip to Sizerg. It's a castle. Look for a castle. Egremont Castle. Okay, not the correct one. Muncaster. There's a lot of castles over here. Sizerg. Gleaston Castle. I'm hitting every castle except for the one that I want to go to. Sizerg Castle, there it is. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing at a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me onto the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plant from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Free plants! Alright. New plants acquired. And check that off. Okay. Customer. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? Yes. Here you go. I'm smart. I remember what my plants are. Okay. Great. Next customer! I'm so good at customer service. They're saying Black Comb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. Well, that sounds like a mushroom to me. Let's see if I'm right. Sunset mount cap, apparently. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap, as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay, domed caps. Well, that has a dome. That also has a dome. That also has a dome. These ones are pointy, so I don't think they count. Have I hidden any flowers over there? No. Okay. Which one of these is smelly? A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from the underside. A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. Does that have little flies buzzing around it? I think it does. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Alright, well, sounds stinky to me. Take your plant. Great. So, mark that off. Stinky. Okay, I'll do /sunset. Oh, that text is so small. Alright. There you go. And that's the end of the day, I guess. Should I use up my explorer? Oh no, I completely forgot what the place that woman said. She mentioned places and I completely forgot where they were. I don't want to squander my will to explore. Let's see. Is there any of these places not have murder vibes? Let's see. Which one of these sounds the least scary? Uh-oh, stinky. Okay, let's... Killington Lake sounds threatening. I don't trust like that. I already went to Boodle. Let's see Foxfield. What's up with Foxfield? Foxfield is a simple, welcoming place. I am tempted to pay a brief visit to an old friend who is a brewer with his own small tavern in the village. In the end, I decide not to. Plenty to be doing back at the shop. Alright. Well, I squandered it. Anyway. Next day. I don't know how many days there are in this game. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. I'm assuming these are the days, so we have quite a while to go. Alright, day 5. It's a Tuesday. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. Alright, well, I guess we have some exploring to do. Let me hit that down, too. Okay. Castle. Northwest of abbey. I hate writing stuff down on stream because I feel like I have to say it out loud because I'm streaming, but also, I feel like saying things out loud makes me write slower. It's a problem. Okay. 3 miles east. And I don't think the Everheart means anything. I think it just means that we will find a plant there. Anyway. Let's see. The will to explore. Okay. Castle northwest of Abbey. So there's an Abbey somewhere. This is northwest. So castle, and then 3 miles east. So 1, 2, 3. I hope. Does that do anything? Alright, a dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Great. I did it correctly. That's a nice plant. That's fun. I'm like the worst multitasker on the planet, so adding streaming onto that just infinitely worse. I think the only multitasking I can do is listening to music while writing, but it cannot be music with words. It has to be instrumental music. That's the most I can do. Alright, customer. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduino's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Worry less. Just stop being so worried, idiot. Okay. What's worry less? There it is. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Alright, incredibly vague. Thank you for not telling me anything about this plant. I guess it has round leaves, and that's all I got. Inhaling the smell of the flowers. So it has to have flowers that have a smell. Those do not have a smell. How's anxiety real? Just walk away. Close your eyes. Okay, a rather unpleasant scent. Alright. How about this one? Small yellow berries. Why do none of these have flowers? This looks like deadly nightshade. I'm afraid of that. God, this is tough. Small red berries. Why does everything have berries? Okay. I think I might just have to, like, guess and hope that I don't kill this woman. Okay. I'm just, like, trying to look for things that have, like, vaguely the same shaped leaves. You know, let's use this one. No! I'm so afraid of my rising dread. Okay, so it's not this one. So get that out of there. What about this one? Well, apparently those flowers smell nice. Okay, I'm moving all the ones with berries over here. So I don't confuse myself. That one has a rather unpleasant... Did not press the shift button. Okay. Because a lot of them mentioned the way that the flower smells, but I wish that protagonist guy would say, oh wow, after smelling these I feel so calm. All my anxiety is fixed. I already did that one. That one was incorrect. Well, I guess, I don't know, this one smells nice, maybe? Oh, thank God. Okay. Worry less. Got it. Worry less? Okay. I have so many plants. Okay, I need to reorganize a bit. Give me a second. Oh God, now I'm imagining the smell. This place has gotta smell like the Macy's perfume department. If you know what I mean. Have you seen that SpongeBob episode? I don't even remember what episode it was. I think they were like stuck on the Flying Dutchman ship or whatever, and they had to escape through a perfume section, and like SpongeBob and Patrick are like coughing and hacking, and it's all in slow motion. It's very dramatic. That's how I feel every time I go to the local mall TM and I have to walk through the Macy's perfume section. Every single time I remember that. Okay. I have more will to explore, but what should I explore? It really is. It's such a classic. I love old SpongeBob. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a significant amount of time because I feel like it got kind of not as fun anymore, and they ran out of jokes. But back in the day, Ye old SpongeBob. Yeah, I also think in SpongeBob episodes, me and my little sister will sometimes just, like, start quoting SpongeBob at each other. We could probably have a full conversation in SpongeBob quotes. Let's just click on a random place again. Kentmere. What's this? I descended to a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I passed the Brockstone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find. My parents were never concerned about SpongeBob because my parents also thought that SpongeBob was funny. Thank God. So I got my childhood fill of SpongeBob. But yeah, new SpongeBob is just, it's not as fun. I miss it. I miss the good old days. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Oh, well that's a place. Give me one moment. Okay. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you, don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. Alright, well, I'll write that down too. Winster Spring. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Common Trouse. Let's see. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of Red Pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Okay. This is another really vague one. My dread is rising still. I need to make sure I don't mess this up more than once. Okay. What things have vaguely similar leaves? Let's see. Not really. Perhaps. Put that off as a maybe. This one also looks a little bit similar. Oh god. I'm afraid of messing up. Those leaves look very, very similar. I think I might just go with that one, because it doesn't specify that there's flowers on it. Let's see. Common Trouse? Yay! Okay. Common Trouse. That sounds like the name of a fish. That sounds like it should be a fish. Probably just because it sounds similar to trout, but doesn't sound like a plant name. Okay, man wanted to see you headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. Alright. Well, let's see. The river Winster. So there's plenty of rivers. River Loon. River Kent. River Gilpin. River Winster. So I guess over here. Hopefully. Let's see. No, there are more important things I could be doing. Oh god. Did I misread that? It's sideways, so I can't see anything. Or would that mean at the tiny pointy end? When I think of the source of a river, I think of, you know, the big body of water. But maybe it means over here. Maybe that was a stupid decision. Okay. If I water my plants, can I get a second try? Where'd I put my watering can? Great. Aha. I'm never sure if I'm doing this correctly because it seems like it goes up like while you're watering it, but they only sometimes pop out a little compass. Okay. I don't know how the RNG works on these plants. Where's my Where's my other plants? I accidentally moved that one. Go back there. I'm not even sure if that's where it was originally. Alright, please. Please, just one more chance. I really want to find that guy. I'm so close. Oh, thank God. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Up here? She also mentioned that he was going west from Sedberg or whatever. West is this way. Where's Sedberg? Yeah, so I guess that would be correct. Let's see. Yes, the hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there is no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna have to write that down too. Alright. Mysterious hobo signs in the woods. I'm writing this down like exactly as it looks. I'm pretty sure that's like a 2, but I just want to make sure that I know exactly what it looks like just in case. Okay. And then what appears to be a 3. Great. Intelligent. Okay. So down 2, sideways 3 from where I am, I assume. Okay. Down 1, 2. And sideways 1, 2, 3. Yes! The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts, where I am greeted by an eccentric man. How does he know how my map is set up? Oh yes, yes, ho 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 ho, the man says. It's Santa Claus! You must take this, take it, take it! As his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore, ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red, ho ho, Ebony. I am sure that he is quite mad. Okay, well, I'll write down, red, and then Ebony. Is that a plant? Let's see. My singular piece of paper is kind of running out of room. Ooh, oh no. A mysterious item. Is this gonna get more puzzly? Okay. Santa has gifts! This is such a Christmas-appropriate game. Okay. It is said that the red ebony planty has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the planty in concerty with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics, otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Fun. Okay, any magics on this? Mysterious. Cat? Are you magic? No, that's a normal cat. Alright. Well, that's that on that. Put that in the archives. I'll leave this out just in case. I guess new customer? Okay. I am not long for this world, and I have decided I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Cabalia, like a rare huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Oh, we're getting so magic-cool. Anything on my book? Anything? Anything on this man? No, that's a normal man. Okay. Cabalia. Did I mark that one off? No, I did not. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cabalia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Alright, so 6 petals on our flower. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perhaps. That looks about right, right? I'm just gonna look at my other ones just in case. I don't think there's anything else with 6. That you can't see all the petals. Oh, that looks correct to me. Yay! plant identified. Okay. Thalia. Delightful. Ah, my throat is beginning to give out a little, I think. This is a very reading-heavy game. Okay. Apparently I can explore. Was there... Maybe on my map. Do I have any... I'll put that in there. Put that in there. Just gotta clear up my workspace here. Anything magical on my map? Anything spooky and glowy on this map? Okay, let's go over slowly because I'm not actually using my brain right now. Ah? Maximum brain power on this one. Anything? Oh my god, it's revealed the sea monster. Anyway. I don't think anything is showing up. Maybe if I use my will to explore, can I move that along the thing? Or... Aha, I can. I don't know if that would actually change anything, but like, just in case. Okay, well, apparently that means nothing. Well, I'll take another customer. Let's see. Ooh, spooky mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it is being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Alright, well, let's see. Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Okay, so something with blue flowers. This has blue flowers, this has blue flowers. This says grow up the stem, so this one's probably our better bet. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Sounds about right. Here you go. Yay. Okay. Let's mark that off. Hop heart. Apparently you can use different colors. I have not used a single different color on these tags. I don't know if that does anything. It's probably just for organizational purposes, but... I'm just slapping names on things. Okay. I really feel like I should be exploring. But I don't... Does clicking on this do anything? Just like the different areas of it. I accidentally double-clicked. Okay, wait, no. Anything? Any of my plants looking particularly magical today? Doesn't look like it. Alright, next customer, I guess. Please, give me a place to go to. I'm itching to explore. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay. Let's see. Witch fig. A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of an infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Okay. Do we have fever kiss listed down somewhere so that I can see what it might possibly look like? Okay, well apparently it has some kind of fruit. Let's just look for fever kiss. Fever kiss? The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color, so that's probably this one, right? Small red berries, pale leaves. This one has small yellow berries, and the leaves aren't as pale. Anything else that looks similar? Grandma's a real savage. Just insulting people left and right. Is this the same woman that threatened to turn a kid into a frog? Okay, I think these two are the only ones that look similar like that. So I guess the yellow ones, but I feel like that's way too small. Like, they do look similar, but I would not confuse them for each other, and also the image on here, I know it's probably a close-up, but it looks like, I feel like these are way too small. Look at them, they're so tiny. I don't know, here, take it. Doesn't look very figgy, but alright. We got it. Which fig? Okay. Very weird spelling on that. Put that over there. Move this back. Okay. She mentioned stone circle, right? We've been to the Swinside Stone Circle before, right? Or was that a different one? I don't know. I feel like I've gotta look for something somewhere, but I've completely forgotten what everybody said to me. Okay. I never see anybody in your shop. Dude, business is booming. Pay more attention. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some Bishop's Parasol for a work-related matter. What kind of work-related matter? You poisoning people? A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it, it can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. What do you mean for a work-related... So are you a doctor? Are you a doctor coming to me, the weird plant guy, for your medicine? Because I'm not sure if that's such a great idea. Mushroom-like plant with red warts. A viscous white fluid can be seen oozing from its underside. So that sounds like that's probably it. But just in case, I will look for other things that's spooky and dark. Smells rotten. It's glowy. Alright. So I think this one's probably it. Yep. Bishop's Parasol. Delightful. I really feel like I should... You know what, I'm just gonna go to the spooky stone circle. It's the end of the day, so if I have some creeping dread, it'll get fixed when I take a nice good nap. Here's the stone circle. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realize I do not want to linger. Okay. So that's the same thing that happened last time I went there. Nothing has changed. Alright. Another clue! Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Great. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. What? Okay, it was lightning. Got confused for a second. Has lightning happened before, or am I blind? Okay. Old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. So is that a place? Let me just... southwards to the fork. Let's see. I have so much stuff on my desk. Get open. Okay. Okay. Coniston water. Okay. So it said across the lake. Like this way across or this way across? And then south to the fork. So maybe just this area? Oh, let's see. Aha! The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Aw, those are cute. I like those. Those are good plants. I hope those aren't deadly poisons. Alrighty. Customer? The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thank you. So I guess that's another thing that we have to match up to our map. Oh no. Oh god. No, wait, let me get my item. It keeps covering it up. Close. Okay. So what would that be? Maybe also the water? That looks about right? Okay. So that would be, if this is the correct chunk. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm just trying to see exactly where this bit should fit over here. I think this is it, but like the shapes are a little are just slightly off and it's making me feel like I'm doing it wrong. There's nothing else that's around the same shape as that, right? I don't think so. Stop lightninging at me, I'm trying to think. Okay. Aw, cat. This is probably fine. This is probably close enough. Let's see, F? Let me zoom in. Oh god. Couldn't you have been a little bit more specific with your map? Some of these bits do not feel like they match up properly. Okay. So that would be F, 2. Right? Let's see. 2F? Aha. The air is thick with flying biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Well, let's see, perhaps we do. Winter boar. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Alright, so we've got a pretty good picture of the flower. Is that it? Gray-blue flowers with an orange center. I don't think there's anything else that matches, right? Yeah, that's probably good, right? Let's see. Yes, correct plant. Okay. And winter boar. Delightful. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it is hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. New plant. Lovely. Okay, put this with the others. So that's checked off. Alright, new customer. Ooh, it's another spooky witch. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra— why are you moving so fast? Has everyone worried? The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing, a runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Okay, Jacob's Worth. My mysterious plant shelf is so full with mysterious plants. Everybody, I'm sure, is so jealous of me and my beautiful mysterious plants. Don't worry about if they're poisonous. It's fine. Everything's fine. I am not going to poison anyone on purpose. Okay, Jacob's Worth. Right there. Okay. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Okay, so those are some pretty obvious leaves. We have this one. And it does have cool looking flowers, so that's a point for it. I don't think there's anything else with the same kind of flowers. No, that doesn't look right. How much is Jacob worth? I don't know. Nobody's paid me for any of these. I think I'm just giving these people plants out of the kindness of my heart. How am I keeping this shop open? Okay, the leaves seem to have a mind of their own. That sounds about right to me. Use plant. Yay, identified. Okay. Jacob's Worth. Typing is hard. Okay. Oh no, she said a place, didn't she? I completely forgot to pay attention. I feel like she said a place. She might not have. I might have been just making it up in my head. But I feel like I've missed an opportunity to explore. Okay. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Okay, well, I think I have that plant. This one. Dark blue flower and curled leaves. I don't think anything else has that. Let's see. Wait, actually just gonna check, does it say that it's ornamental anywhere in here? That was the... Lady of Summer. Yeah, sought after ornamental plant. Okay, so I was correct. Great. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Raise the Dendru. Very spooky, thank you, sir. Okay. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Well, I guess I have no choice. I don't want to get murdered by the plant Illuminati. Okay, Sadgill Church. Alright. Let's see. I can use up my will to explore. Alright. Sadgill Church. That was up here, right? Yeah, Sadgill? I guess just... I guess just go there. Because it doesn't... Unless there's a church here that I'm missing somewhere. Hidden somewhere. Yeah, I think probably just there. Let's see. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadgill. This must be the place. Alright, where's my flower? There you are. Use plant. Great. Please don't kill me. I'm just a humble plant man. Selling my plants. Or giving away my plants. Who knows? Next customer! I've returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. Do I have that marked off? God, that is so many things. Okay. Gilded dendra. So I did not have that marked off, right? Do not touch the top of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black. Poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Alright. So I guess we'll just look at any of them and see if they hurt my fingies. No noticeable odor. Smells nice. Unpleasant smell. My fingers ache from handling it. So that's probably it. but I did use it before and try to give it to somebody, and then dread rose within me, apparently, so I'm a little bit afraid of it. I'm pretty sure that's it, but I just want to check, just in case. Yeah, I don't think anything else is correct. Well, you take your poison. Alright. Great. So many things open yet again. Let's name this. Gilded Dendra. Lovely. Get over there. Alrighty. I keep wanting to go back to the... because she keeps mentioning that stone circle or whatever so much. I've been there twice and nothing has happened each time, but I just want to... I keep wanting to check to see if anything has changed. I don't think it has. Anyway, my aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. Hey, same hat. I inherited this from a dead uncle, if I remember correctly. I have been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? I guess so. Royal Gentia or Gentia? Who knows? It's a mystery. God, there are so many plants here now. Okay. Sometimes called Everheart, I think I know which one this is. It's probably this one, but I'll continue reading. The pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. Alright, so that's probably it. I'm like, pink flowers. Thanks for no information. I can see that the flowers are pink. Okay. This doesn't mention a place either. Just want to make sure. Okay. Take your plant. Royal Gentia. Okay. Get over there with the identified plants. And it's the end of the day. I feel like I should be exploring more. I have no rising dread. I'm gonna explore. Gonna pick a place. Let's see. How about a spooky cave? What's up with a spooky cave? A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmer's Worry, I think that says. Let's see. Farmer's Worry. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. I mean, I have a few mushrooms, but I don't think any of them are, like, smooth. And those ones were already identified. Mushroom like plant with red warts growing on it, and that one doesn't seem correct. I think I might just have to leave. This might be useless. This might be an area I'm supposed to look at later. Okay. That's a little bit of a bummer. Alright, well I guess I'll leave. End day. Okay. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Very spooky. Alright, I think this will be our last day. That's a solid week, and also my throat hurts. So, let's see what we can get done this time. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. I have no idea what that means, but I will write it down just in case. Grows in peace in the midday sun. I don't think means anything for my map. I don't think I'll travel right now, but I do just want to look. Anything particularly tall? The notes now have covered one and a half sides of the single piece of paper that I'm using. I just have a bunch of random papers strewn about my desk. It's like an index card. It's like a cheat sheet for school. I don't cheat. I'm not a cheater. Don't tell my teachers about that. You never heard that. Okay. I don't think there's anything. I mean, there's mountains, but they all look about the same size. I don't know, maybe we'll get more information later today about that. Maybe? I don't know. Customer. I was able to strip away the swift snares of vines and lift the lid, with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the grey ash. I think you got a vampire. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter, I awake." That is a plant I've heard of. Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? Yes, it is. I got a page for that a little while ago and then didn't look at it. Where is that? There. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Okay. Well, I need to move that. So many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. I'm not sure if there's anything. This has flowers, but I don't think they look correct. The smell is alluring. That does look to be the right one. Let me just... I think... Yeah, I think that's probably it. Here you go. Yay, plant. Okay. And that was this one. Where's my these? Alright. To the identified plants with you. Alright. It's the mailman. I think. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. See, they keep mentioning it. I keep wanting to go, but there's nothing there. There's only rising dread. Okay, they say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield Way. Foxfield Way? Why is that scrolling? Foxfield Way, you say? That sounds like an area to me. Alright. I will collect your letter, sir. Thank you. I will not open it, because I think that gives me exploration will, and I don't want to use it up. Let's see if we... Okay, 5 miles south of the tallest one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. Is there anything particularly tall? I just want to do one last once-over, just in case. Okay. I don't want to succumb to the dread. What if they make me do an actually difficult puzzle? I don't know what'll happen. Okay. I'm just gonna make noises of thinking just to let you know that I'm still here. These are all like the same size. The only thing that I can think of it referring to is just a mountain. Because, you know, mountains are tall. But I'm not good with rhyming riddles. This is not my area. Yeah, this is a dread-free zone. No dread allowed. We are here simply to chill. Which one of these mountains looks like the tallest to you? Big hmms. Big hmm. I really want to figure out the riddle. I figured out all the other riddles. Although this might just be a my brain doesn't work thing, because I decided that my brain is now going to be stuck on mountains being the answer, and there's probably some other tall thing that I'm completely not paying any attention to. We can just take a guess. I think. It has to be somewhere that we can go south from. So it can't be down at the bottom, I guess. Well, I mean, there's not really any mountains right down at the bottom, so I guess that doesn't help at all. It does? Does it? See, this is what I mean by I get tunnel vision. Okay. The tallest but one. So that probably means the second tallest mountain, right? God, now I need to think about how tall these mountains are. Okay, that one's 978 meters, that one's 902. So these are our first... these are our first ones. Seafell Pike is the tallest. It said the tallest but one. So if that is the tallest, then the tallest but one probably means second tallest. So that would probably mean this one, unless there's one just slightly taller than that. But I do need to use my brain and actually read all these numbers now, which is very hard for me, because I'm so bad at numbers. 215 meters. 551. So it's probably this one. Okay. So 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess that? Yes, plant. And it disappeared, so that means that I did something right. Oh, thank God. Thank you for letting me know that there were numbers there. My brain does not pay attention to numbers. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting, like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Ooh, that's a fun plant. I'm interested in this plant. Let me just look at that. A large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Thank you. That doesn't help at all. I was wondering if it might smell like rotting meat. It looks like one of those flowers that smells like rotting meat. We're such a good team, you guys! Kentmere Eye. Well, that could be a location? Question mark? Let's see. Alright. So, Kentmere Eye is very vague. There's probably a place called Kentmere, I'm assuming. Let's zoom in. Okay. We've done it, Umbros! I feel like such a YouTuber. Okay. YouTuber derogatory. Okay, Kentmere Eye. I need to remind myself of what I'm looking for. Kentmere? Anything with eyes, or should I just go to Kentmere? I think probably we are just going to Kentmere. Yeah, probably I'll just go there. Okay. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I pass the Brockstone or Badger Rock. Blah blah blah, we read that already. There are many plants to admire, sadly nothing extraordinary. But it told me to go to Kentmere. Is there something I missed? Am I a fool? Did I mess it up? Wait, no, but I want to zoom in. Okay, I guess I have to water my plants. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment, share. I don't know what other things you can do with a YouTube video. Remember back in the day when you could like rate a YouTube video with like a star rating? I'm pretty sure that was a thing that like you used to be able to do. Where did I put my watering can? Over there. Like you could do that for like a year after YouTube existed. And then they changed it to like thumbs up, thumbs down. And then they stole thumbs down from us. Okay. Please fill up my will to explore. Please. I really wanna find the mystery. Okay. Should I be using the... Print out screenshots and send them to your relatives? No context. Don't even tell them where it's from. Kentmere Eye. Well, I can take that out, apparently. I'm not sure if it helps me at all. Should I just go just anywhere around there? Get ready for more sounds. Okay, well that was Kentmere, so that was nothing. Is there anything that perhaps looks like an eye near there? Grandma, have you heard about VTubers? Do you know what a VTuber is, Grandma? I know you're 97 years old, and you barely know how Facebook works, but let me explain to you about Kizuna Ai, the first VTuber. Okay, I don't think that there's gotta be something somewhere, but it's not working for me. Okay. I did not click the zoom in button. Alright. This is difficult. Okay. Oh, would that... something here? Maybe it would be like... I don't know, it's like intense lateral thinking puzzle logic or whatever, but like I. The letter I. And then you move over down from Kentmere. The I area? Why did I come here? I don't know. I tried my very best, man. Maybe it could. Maybe vaguely. No, let's water more plants. Let's try that one last possible thought. And then I'll take more customers. I don't think I have to do something at Kentmere because I went there and it didn't really give me the option to do anything at all. So I will check the circle. Eyes are circular. So maybe. I don't know. We'll try that one last thing and then I'll give up on this particular excursion and take more customers. Alright. So you do have to water them for like a specific amount of time before they give you the item. Okay. Stone circle, let's see. The circle of ancient rhyolite boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Alright, well, that gave me nothing. Well, okay, we'll take customers. Ah. Hello, Grandma. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that is used in several of the darker incantations, and it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. It's a weird name for a plant that gives you mental clarity. Okay. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend it its name. Okay, so something with thorns. It says flowers multiple. This has one flower, but like, maybe. That looks like it's the only one that, has thorns that I haven't identified, right? Well, this one also, but it's not droopy. Doesn't look correct. I don't know, let's see. Closer look. Those thorns look menacing. I'm staying clear. A single pink flower that smells pleasant. Doesn't really say how the leaves feel, which I would appreciate if it did. I guess I'll just give her this. Okay. Good. We made the correct guess. Maiden's Sorrow. Yeah. I thought it looked similar, but I always want it to, like, outright tell me. And it never does. I I almost wrote made in Sawo with W's instead of R's. That is a frighteningly common typo with me. I always accidentally, like, uwu speak without meaning to. If I put too many flowers on here, did they just, like, knock each other off the shelf, or... I kind of want to see if any of them just fall off the shelf. I don't think they do. Okay. It would be funny if they did. Alright. Should we look for Kentmere Eye again? Let's see. Just click everywhere around Kentmere. Made in Sawo. Okay, maybe the house? I don't know. I don't know. Why did I come here? I'm trying to solve the mystery. Okay, let's see if we get any more information. It looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Black Comb. It looks like I will have to write that down just in case. Alright. Verona noticed something at the Swinside site that's had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around there where you'd get slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up at Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anyone sneaking up on me in the dark. Okay. So, eyebright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. Plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates where they call it loath after a long dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night in even the darkest places. Just like carrots. Okay. Brightly colored thorns, so it's probably... I really should not have put all these things so close to each other. I was doing it for the goof. I thought it would be funny. Okay. I think this is the only one with thorns. So let's see. Let's make a wild, crazy guess. Nice. Okay. And... right? Okay. And move that over there. Now, the place he mentioned, Blackcomb, so we can at least go there and know that we're doing something right. So, where is that? Blackcomb. Lots of dead stuff in this. Every time we go anywhere, we see dead animals. I see a pit full of skulls, some deer, fox, badger, and some human. I wish I had not come. Am I gonna get dread? Oh boy, my favorite. I love dread. Alright, well, next customer. Do shadows need vitamin D? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't go outside and I haven't gotten scurvy yet. So I think I'm safe. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. Alright. Well, I hope you're in the right place too, good sir. You have spooky, creepy eyes. Is that... I don't trust that man's eyes. His whole eye looks green. Okay. No, I don't drink water. I survive solely on Arizona iced tea. It's the only thing I drink. And I'm perfectly healthy, I swear. I'm not dehydrated at all. Okay, gray sandfire. Where is that? The G's are down here. Gray sandfire. Sandfire has a tough outer bark which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. Alright, well I think that's probably this one then, right? Because this one said it smelled like smoke, yeah. So I'm fairly certain that's it. Tough outer bark, that looks like tough outer bark to me. Take my weird plant. Yay, I'm correct. Gray sandfire. Okay. And I will mark that. Sandfire. Move that over there with its friends. And I think we can do one more little exploration. And then we'll end the day, and thus we'll end the stream. Okay. So, guys, give me your best guesses for Kentmere Eye, because I am out of ideas. I like that this is the one that, like, has fully stumped me. Everything else was, like, some kind of weird rhyming riddle, and I was like, oh, yes. Perfect sense. I understand this. But then they just give me, like, the name of a place, and I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Okay, let's have our zoom. Kentmere. So we did the, trying to do the eye thing. It's all on you now. This is audience participation time. It was Kentmere Eye. This is Kentmere. I don't see any eyes, but I could be wrong. Ow, I just cracked my fingers really loud, really hard. What tools you got? We got them, like, the magical tool, but it's not showing up on the side here, and I'm... Honestly, where did it even go? I completely forgot about the magic tool. The magic tool didn't seem like it did anything. I'll move other things off my desk. That stays. This here. Because we looked over here, and we had this, but it didn't seem like it did anything. Maybe I could, like, click through it or something, and that would mean anything? I have no idea. I don't think I can click any. Yeah, every time I crack my knuckles or whatever, it's like the loudest sound ever. No matter what I do with my mic, it always picks it up. I'm a very crunchy person. What's the coin? This thing? That does have an eye on it. Have we cracked it? Have we cracked it? Kentmere? Eye? Maybe, put it here. But the eye is sort of on two pieces at once, right? Or is that, like, where it points to? I don't know, let's see. Let's see. Nothing here! You know what? I'm watering my plants. I'm not letting this happen to me. Where's my watering can? I keep losing it. Give me more will! Please. Thank you. Thought I was onto something. We might be onto something with the little code metal thing, but I feel like I might have done it wrong. Let's... just one more, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, well, I need to, like, think again. Okay. Why is it... okay. You're supposed to press the shift button to bring up this, and I am not pressing the shift button, and it's just happening to me. Okay, yeah, I might have just clicked the wrong one, honestly. That could be a problem. That could be a me issue. Okay. It's just because the squares are so, like, sort of vague. The little dashes on the sides are really hard for me to see. So I'm not sure if it's in, like, the exact right area. This looks very centered. Okay, I think that was the area that we clicked on, right? I'm not gonna click on it until I know that was the area. Would it be under it, maybe? Perhaps. You know, we do kind of have infinite wander points, so maybe I could I'll just keep watering plants. Okay, well, okay, so I did click on the wrong one. So that was the problem. We know our problem now. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth a type of flower is flourishing. Okay. So we got a new plant. New plant acquired. We did it! We did it, lads! We win. I'm going to move my plants over. I'm going to fix this horrible, horrible organizational mess, this disaster. We did it! And I will move all of my plants that I do not know what they are up here. And then all of our plants that we do know what they are can stay over here. And I think that's good. We're good. We did it. So I will end the day and then save the game. So we'll get our last little card and then we can sleep on it. Okay. At first she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually she made her way to Grisdale Forest. So there's that. Day 8 Friday. So we have finished our first 7 days. Where is the save button? Can I save the game anywhere? Okay, back. Okay, well, I will leave it like this and I will figure out how to save it off stream. It probably saves automatically, but I just want to make sure. So well, that's it. That's end of stream. We did it. We did it, boys. We got it. We're so good at plants, and I'm now no longer bad at puzzle games. And I will not play any other puzzle games, just this one, so that I can pretend that I'm good at puzzle games. But yeah, that's it. We're good. I should change I'm rebranding. I'm a botanist VTuber now. That's my thing. But yeah, thank you for coming. I appreciate it very much. I had a very good time. My throat hurts, so I'm going to shut up now and drink some Arizona iced tea, TM. Thank you for coming. And I will see you tomorrow, I guess. Goodbye! And where is my end screen? There it is, bye!